again, guys. It's Kelly here. We are getting ready to film our second dressage show test. We're doing the intro. Sorry, the wind's probably really bad. We're doing the intro level test 3 and 4, and also doing a basic level test 1. So, you ready, Hank? You ready to do this? You ready? That wind's pretty bad, but it is a pretty day again. So, there is that. Anyway, we'll get started. Alright, so welcome back, guys. Get started on this pattern. It is the Western Dressage Intro Level Test 3. So the first thing you have to do is come in, enter working jog at A, at X halt through the working walk, salute, and then develop working jog through the walk. And for this we received a 6.5, and we were right at the center line into a balance halt, so that was nice. Next thing is track right, working jog MXK, change rein, working jog. For this we received a 7, and the judge's comment was straight. Next is a circle at A, left 20 meters, working jog. For this we received another 7, and the judge's comment was balanced. And something that you may notice in these tests is that, not patterns, test, is that he's more on the bit and a bit more rounder. So, but this is a different judge, so some things have changed. So the next thing is FXH, change rein, working jog. I lost a little bit of impulsion there, but oh well. And for this we received a 7, and it had a coefficient of 2 for a grand total of 14 points. Judge's comment was straight and active. Next is at C, circle right 20 meters, working jog. We received a 6.5 on this one, and the judge's comment was we needed to add clear flexion to the right. So he didn't quite have as much flexion at that circle. Next thing is between C and M, develop the working walk. We received a 7 on that. Comment was balanced. And from M, X, and K, change rein, free walk. At K, working walk. We received a 7 on this, which is the highest that we've gotten on a free walk. And it had a coefficient of 2 for 14 points. And the comment was add ground cover and reach. Next thing is at A, halt 4 seconds, proceed working walk. Received a 6 on this, not quite square, moved was the comment. Personally, I just want him to be a little bit more square because he didn't set up square to begin with, but we'll take that. Could have been better, but. Then at B, working jog. For this we received a 7, and the comment was prompt. Lost his attention there just a smidge, but he came back pretty nicely. And then HXF, change rein, working jog. We received a 7 on this as well. Coefficient of 2, so 14 points. And then at A, down the center line, X, halt through the walk, and salute. And we received a 7 on this as well, and the comment was fairly balanced. So our gaits were a 7, our impulsion was a 7, rider's position, seat and hands was also a 7, rider's correct or effective use of aids was a 6.5, and the comment was right flexion needs to be clear. And for harmony, we received a 7 with a coefficient of 2, so 14 points. Overall, we received a 137.5 points out of 200 total points for a 68.75%. We did dip in points for this show, but we tackled harder tests or patterns, so I will take this gladly. We'll be redoing these tests for our next online dressage show, so I'm not as concerned about it. Something I forgot to mention in the last video about this is that you may have noticed at the beginning you have to show a sort of sheet with your name, your division, open, amateur, junior, and sort of the name of the show and which patterns and stuff that you're doing, or test. Alright, so this was our intro test for Western Dressage. So here you have to enter working jog. At X, halt through the working walk, salute, and then develop the working jog through the walk. Received a 6.5 on this, and again, we were right of the center line into a balance halt. So for some reason I thought that we were lined up, but we weren't. Disappointing, I know, but it's all pilot error here. So next is track left, working jog, HK, 1 loop, 5 meters off the track. For that we received a 7, coefficient of 2, for a total of 14 points, and the comment was steady tempo. Could have used a bit more bend there, personally, but overall not too bad for our first shot at it. And then next thing is at A, circle left 20 meters, working jog, proceed working jog. We received an 8 on that, or only 8 out of 3 pattern, or tests, and comment was active and balanced. So he is a bit stronger on his right, or left front, than he is. Okay, at B, turn left, working jog X, and at X, working walk. For this we received a 7.5, comment was fluid, and then at E, turn right, develop free walk, EHC, free walk. Before C, develop the working walk. We received a 6.5 with a coefficient of 2 on that, for a total of 13 points. Comment was add reach and swing. And then between C and M, develop working jog, M to F, 1 loop 5 meters off the track. We received a 7 on that, with a coefficient of 2 for 14 points, no comment. Then at A, circle right 20 meters, working jog. Received a 6.5 on this. Comment was add bend around inside leg. He doesn't want to, he's a little stiffer on this side. So I'll take a 6.5 for right now. And then at E, working jog. At X, working walk. And at B, turn right, working walk. Received a 6.5 on this as well, and the comment was add suppleness right and turn at E. And then at B, turn left, develop free walk, BMC, free walk, before C, develop working walk. That was a 7, coefficient of 2, so for 14 points, and the comment was add reach, willing. Between C and H, develop working jog, HXF, change rein, working jog, another 7. Comment was straight. And then at A, down the center line, X, halt through the walk, and salute. Now we're still to the right of the center line here, but we received a 6.5, and that was exactly the judge's comment, was right of the center line. So, gaits were a 7, impulsion, 7, rider's position, seat and hands was a 7, correct and efficient use of aids was a 6.5, and harmony was a 7, comment was willing. So, that's that. Total points for this that we received was a 145, and total available points was a 210, so we came out with a 69.05% for this test, which is pretty good, I think, especially for a second test like this. He was a bit more willing in this one, so pretty pleased with it overall. And as I was starting to say in the last one, at the end of your test with these shows, you have to drop your bridle for the Western dressage people and have it checked. And here it got caught for some reason. Did this in our basic test too, but anyway. So, have them film it, check it, make sure you're not using anything illegal or not. It's a Mullimouth shank bit with a slight port. So, and it goes. And that's that. Alright, final test was our basic test 1. This is our worst test so far, but it is up a level, so keep that in mind. Again, right at the center line. Okay, so enter A, working jog. At X, halt through the walk, salute. Proceed, working jog. This received a 6.5, and the comment was right at the center line and halt. So, again, I thought we were straight on. We weren't. That's life. But we got back on track. So, second thing is at C, track right, working jog. Received a 7 on that. Comment was straight. Next, at B, turn right, working jog. At E, turn left, working jog. Received a 6.5 on this, and the comment was needs suppleness right, clear left. So, he was a bit tired here. So at A, circle left 20 meters, working jog. Before A, develop the working lope, left lead. Received a 7 on this. And the comment was balanced circle. But then, right about here, stiffens into lope. A slight stiffening into lope. So, at A, circle left 20 meters, working lope. Also received a 7 on this, coefficient of 2 for 14 points, and the comment was balanced, which is good because this is his stronger side. And then between A and F, develop working jog. We received a 6.5 on that because he stiffened into jog. And then before B, working walk, received a 7 on that. Fluid was the comment. B to H, change rein, free walk. At H, working walk. 6.5 on this, coefficient of 2 for 13 points, and the comment was some stretch shown, maintain march in medium. So, okay, and then before C, develop working jog, received a 7 on that, prompt, and C, circle right 20 meters, working jog. Before C, develop working lope, right lead. Received a 6.5 on this, and the comment was add bend around inside leg. And at C, working lope, and circle right 20 meters. Another 6.5 on that, coefficient of 2 for 13 points, and the comment was on inside shoulder. So he does get a little weaker on that side, but between C and M, develop working jog. Another 6.5, no comment. And at B, circle right 20 meters, free jog. For B, gather the reins, working jog. We received a 6 on this because he did not stretch down at all, but he did lengthen the stride. But the comment was some stretch, maintain right bend. So we did kind of lose the bend there. But he also didn't stretch down like he was supposed to, which is again, rider error. And then at A, down the center line, at X, halt through the walk, salute. We received a 7, and we're on it that time. And the comment was fairly balanced. So, Gates was a 7, Impulsion was a 6.5 because he stiffened into the lope. Rider's position, seat, and hands were a 7. Correct and effective use of aids was a 6.5. Comment was maintain right bend going right. And harmony was a 7, coefficient of 2 for 14 points, and the comment was willing horse. And we received 160.5 points out of a total of 240 points for a score of 66.88%. And I forgot to mention it on the previous 2 tests, but for these, test 3, the judges' remarks were work to develop better lateral suppleness right. We're a workmanlike pair, which I think is pretty funny. And again, the bit gets stuck here for some reason. Remarks on our intro test 4 were nice basics, work to develop more suppleness right to improve circles and turns. He's really tight on his right for some reason right now. And then basic level test was well presented, work to develop better lateral suppleness for better connection. So just kind of walking Hank off now. It's a very clouds started rolling in. We're supposed to have rain tomorrow. So yay for getting all 3 tests done today in the nice cool of the evening, I guess. We had some moments, but we worked through them. That's the important thing. Anyway, I look like an absolute mess, but we filmed 3 tests. We did a basic test. We had loping. It's great. Can't wait to find out the results. See you soon. Hi guys, welcome back. Got the ribbons and the placings from our second online dressage show and our second dressage show ever. So in the intro level 3 test that we did for Western dressage, we got a 68.75%, and we went up against 2 other horses in that class, and we placed second for our, you got a good drink. Oh, hey. For our intro level 4 test, we received a 69.05%. Hey, bud. And we were the only horse in that class, or test. Test? I'm just gonna call it class. So, we were the only horse in that class, so we got a first. And in our basic level test 1, we received a 66.88%, and we were also the only horse in that class, and we also only got a first. We also got a first in that class because of that. So, hey bud. Anyway, for our next dressage show online that will open middle of this month, this is May. I think it opens up in a couple days actually, but you're very into yourself today. Yeah. We will be entering the same 3 classes because I wasn't quite happy with our basic level test score, but we do have a lot of good stuff to work on, like you heard a few minutes ago. So we'll take all that into consideration and hopefully have a much better score than our first basic level test. And we'll also be doing the last 2 intro level tests again, because I want to try to get a 70 or above on both. So we got pretty close with the intro level 4. So you're being a weed today. Yes, you will. Anyway, I will insert the photos of his ribbons and him being even goofier than he is now right here. There's a few seconds to pause for that. Okay. And I'll see you guys for the next little show. And, you know, like, subscribe. Let me know down in the comments what videos you guys would like to see besides our online or virtual shows, and I'll try to do them. Thanks. Hank, you're a goofy horse. Yes, you are. So